Don't allow us to pack up.
Please let us work that.
But what is so difficult? What is...
I told you yesterday how we are working. We are supposed to be across. We can zoom. Let's zoom, eh? Let's zoom. It's a commission of parliament.
We are going.
May it please your worship, we arrive to the fact that this court is not seized with the jurisdiction to entertain the bail application. But we are just seeking for the indulgence of court to guide us on the remand procedures during this pandemic period. Because your worship, we are concerned about the safety of our clients, and we really need to take precautions. Because already you can see in the dock, there are no SOPs. So if the situation is like this here in the dock, how about in the prisons there? So we needed to see how that can be handled, your worship, if there are isolation mechanisms or processes or any other measures that are going to be undertaken to guarantee safety.
I know the first people to appear on that charge sheet on remand in Kitalya prison.
Kitalya? That's where they are going to be remanded.
I hope so. Because the first person to appear on these charge sheets are now in Kitalya.
Oh, they are in Kitalya.
Yes.
But in Kitalya, we gather your worship is equally congested.
Council, we are in Uganda. We are in Uganda. It is currently the most modern facility.
Okay.
According to Uganda.
Yeah, we understand. But we pray that if that is the order to be made, your worship, it becomes, I mean, it comes from here, it emerges from here, that they be remanded to Kitalya.
I will do it. That's my duty.
With the
remand in air.
Oh,
Remand in a specific,
in a specific facility.
Yes.
Wonderful. So, anyway, the rest we shall pursue it from there, but we are still concerned. Even in Kitalya, we don't know the environment there. But we thank you, your worship.
Number 4, number 5, and number 6 are remanded in custody at Kitalya prison, and we are here on 15th day of September 2021.
The whole thing was choreographed. It was well planned, well in advance, because by the time we entered police, it would appear they were just waiting for the MPs to come, and straight away they bring them here for indictment. Because they didn't take a lot of time, they brought their SOCO, that is scene of crime officer, who came and took photographs with placards here, murderers, murder, with the CRB numbers and whatnot. And thereafter they took their fingerprints and brought a police surgeon, which appeared to be strange to some of us. They brought a police surgeon to assess their mental status, which sounded ridiculous and queer to us, because a surgeon, of course, cannot do that kind of examination. But that's what they did to examine their mental status. So we yielded because we had no choice. We wanted justice, the processes to be expeditiously handled. So that's what basically happened, and we were brought here and arraigned on those 4 counts. We take exception of the manner in which the whole thing has been handled. The heavy deployment here, which is uncalled for, it's not necessary at all. Why? They have cordoned off the premises of court, cordoned off police, they are barricading all the roads, they are doing all sorts of crazy things. For what? Justice should not only be done, but should also be seen to be done. The whole environment is not conducive for the administration of justice. The other thing is about fighting these machete killings. These machete killings here, the mysterious murders which are happening here, they are more complicated than one can imagine. You wonder how the MPs perpetrated this, because we adduced evidence to police that on the night of 23rd of August, which they are talking about as the day when the incident happened, when the three were killed in Setara village there in Kabonera, Honorable Ssewanyana was out of the country, was in Japan. You can imagine. He was out of the country. He had gone for Paralympics game. He had gone to Japan for Paralympics games together with the State Minister for Sports, Honorable Hamson Obua. So they were together in Japan. How could he at the same time have traveled to Kabonera to execute the murders? It's ridiculous. So, but be that as it may, we are going to apply for bail. We are going to work throughout the night so that by dawn tomorrow we are ready with our papers. We bring the application here. Unfortunately, I told the judge is not here, but hopefully, once the application is filed, we shall be heard. Hopefully, we shall be heard because our clients, health-wise, are not doing well. They have some health complications which may worsen while on remand. So we want that to be handled as expeditiously as possible. Last year, the issue of fighting these mysterious murders has been complicated by the turn of events we are witnessing right now. Because we are worried. Personally, I am a son of Masaka. I have my parents here. We have all our people here. We are really concerned. We are worried that if you turn the guns against the innocent people like the honorable members of parliament, the perpetrators of these crimes will go scot-free. They will go scot-free. And if you change the narrative now that these murders are associated with the politics, then you are making it more complicated. You are compounding up the investigations. You are compounding up the whole matter. So are they now telling the nation that finally they have got the masterminds of these mysterious killings? That the masterminds are one Honorable Ssewanyana and Sseggirinya, that these are the masterminds. Do they want to believe that Ugandans are that gullible to believe that kind of crap, that these are the masterminds? So they are complicating this matter, and we are really worried for our people here in Masaka, and we are worried for the safety of Ugandans if that's how it's going to be handled.
Tomorrow, I'm going to raise the matter on the floor of Parliament, and I don't expect these policemen to arrest me. If you arrest me, I will also arrest them. We shall raise the matter, because if we continue with the way we are handling things here, we shall see what will take place. We shall see the speaker also being removed from the seat. These things started with Kaihura. I have seen a video in Masaka. I was here when they arrested this boy in Masaka, Kaihura. And this a younger man is on internet saying that he was brought here. He was supposed to be paid 25 million and how many cows? And 1,000 broilers to look after. It is on social media. In the same matter of murders in Masaka. Now it has come to members of parliament. Senkungu, the chairman of NRM in Masaka, is saying police should be disbanded wholly. All of it. That is Senkungu in Masaka. NRM staunch. Senkungu nandawe ayambala ya NRM. Ya yellow. Ya gambia police bagikolechi. But me, I don't believe that the problem is in police. The problem is on those who are misleading police to make them make mistakes. And they are not paying them. You look at them. Since morning they have not had lunch. Tibanaba chancha, tibanafuna sugar, tibanafuna sukari, tibabawa allowances, bamanya mageza ganonyerezo obutemu, but some people are infiltrating them, and that's the army. We cannot allow this. There is no way we shall get to a logical conclusion of these matters once it is government politicizing them. You've heard the magistrate, chief magistrate said, no, member, you know, this is Uganda. While in court, this is Uganda is a strong statement. If there was any need of arresting members of parliament, they would have started from Ssewanyana and others from Greater Masaka. Because that's where the matters are. Now, how would you go to somebody from Kampala, Allan? Actually, I know when Allan was going to Japan, I was there. He showed them his passport yesterday while they were interrogating him. I was in Japan on the 23rd. That was enough to know he was not a country, it was alibi. That's why we say it in law. But you end up taking them on remand. And above all, outside the jurisdiction. Because in Masaka we don't have good prisons. However, what we are saying, we have to kwambala engule. It's the only option, nothing else. These things need prayers every day. You must continue praying for Uganda. Whether you are in state, whether you are in power, you are all suffering. These are the pigs Mr. Museveni was saying. General Museveni. So was Sseggirinya the blacker pig and Allan the white pig? We want to know. Because this is total, this is malice of the highest order. But since we have our lawyers, let us engage them to go for the proper process of getting them into High Court. They seek for bail. And after bail, we shall see the matter case going on and government will be exposed.
Kirabika ebintu babadde babipanze dda kubanga we tutuukidde ku police nga fayiro bazitegese dda nga bamaze dda n'ogisanctioninga bagisayininze dda ne bakolaakola yawo bye bakoze kubanga babakubya bifaananyi ne babakwasa ebipande mada ne babateekako bitaaga mada ne babatandika bateekako fingerprints okubajjako fingerprints kakati ekyo bwe babimaliriza mangu ng'oleede ne fayiro bagiwandiisiza dda mu kooti wano. So ngolaba buli kintu kyonna bakipanze dda sibaliiwo okunoonya batsi oba batemu babijambya kati we tutuuse si kunoonya batemu batta bantu mu kitundu ky'e Masaka naye kati kino kifuuse kutulugunya abantu abavuganya gavumenti kyekiriwo kakati bakifudde kya byabufuzi kya kutulugunya bantu bavuganya gavumenti kyekiriwo naye kyannaku nnyo kitwennyamizza nnyo nti bakikoze bwe bati mu kaseera nga ne memba ba parliament bali wano e Masaka kuba komiti ya defense and internal affairs eri wano e Masaka mu kunoonyereza ku bijambiya bino era twewunyiza nnyo nduuza n'akakiiko kaali baddewo ne kalaba bino kubanga bwe kaba nga akakiiko bye byakaleese baali badde bazze ku poliisi ne balaba ekigenda mu maaso baali badde bali ku kooti ne balaba ekigenda mu maaso ewagambibwa nti weewali abantu abatematema abantu bano kyo kyannaku nnyo nti gavumenti eno kati ekozesa okubonaabona kw'abantu abafiiriddwa abantu baabwe omusaayi oguyiise wano e Masaka ate okufuniramu ebyobufuzi byabwe ebyokutulugunya abo abagivuganya kyannaku nnyo abamu tuli beeraliikirivu nze ndi mwana w'e Masaka eno naye ndi mweraliikirivu nti kati gye bigenze abatemu bennyini bagenda kuyinaayina kuba bw'okwata abatalina musango nga Honorable Allan ne Sseggirinya n'obaggulako emisango n'oleka abatemu bennyini nga bayinaayina eryanyi lyonna eriteekeddwa wano kooti wano bagidiployinzeeko poliisi badiployinze eryanyi eryaliteekeddwa ku batemu ate balitadde ku bamemba ba parliament be balina okukwatagana nabo bano ba MP baali badde bajoyininga ba MP bannaabwe okunoonya abatemu naye ate ba MP babatutte Kitalya. Anyway, tugenda kawungezi ka leero tugenda kutandika ku mpapula tugenda kwebaka okukola ku mpapula ez'okusaba bail okulaba nti beeyimirirwa era twagala okulaba nti we bukeerera enkya nga naffe tukedde wano mu court okufayiringa bail application mu high court okusaba basobole okweyimirirwa katusuubire bwe tunaba tugifayirinze tunaafuna okuwulirwa amangu ddala nga bwe kisoboka.
N'olwekyo kye tusaba katulinde tulabe ebigenda okutambula era enkya tujagenda mu parliament tulezinga statement ku bubaka ba parliament because ekintu ky'okubanga akakiiko kali muno aka parliament kanoonyereza je n'omuweezi mwali muno is a minister of security ate abaka parliament bwewayiriza lile n'omulamuzi abitunulidde n'agamba you know on a council this is Uganda naye ndowooza naffe tulina okuva ku mateeka g'abazungu abamu tuveeyo gye gali wakati olaba magistrate talina kyawuliriza era ye nga bwakuze bwalina okukola weba madakesi agamba tooza towaki akusindika mu haiki court naku 18 abalamuzi bwe bawa ntaliwo ali Fort Portal kubanga wantu wali misango gya kulonda singa anaalemerayo nga gavumenti emulemedde because this is state inspired tewaliwo kira kyonna abapoliisi wali balaba bamanyi omulimu gwe basoma bamanyi ogukola ne balina ekintu ekibatudde ekinaze ekibatudde ku mutwe kibakuba kibaze eri tebasobola kuwasa kye balina kukola